Hi everyone, my name is Marnie Ogg and I'm the CEO of the Australasian Dark Sky Alliance. I'm passionate about the night sky and preserving this wonderful natural asset for the future generations, and I thank you for being a part of this citizen science project tonight. For the next few minutes, I'll guide you through the night sky and help you find Orion constellation. But before I do, I'd like to acknowledge the First Nations people who have gazed at the night sky for tens of thousands of years and pay respect to their elders, past, present, and emerging. Western culture tends to think that astronomy started with Galileo, when the telescope was invented, but Aboriginal people have been described as the world's first astronomers, as they have been studying the sky for tens of thousands of years. Just as scientists use telescopes to expand the understanding of our universe today, the First Nation people have been intimately studying the night sky, gathering awareness of the world and the environment around them. One of the most commonly spoken about Aboriginal constellations is the emu in the sky. There are over 400 language groups of Australian Aboriginal people and almost as many different stories that relate to the emu in the sky. Unlike Greek constellations, which require a great deal of imagination to make out a shape using the stars, Aboriginal astronomy focuses on the dark patches between the stars. Unfortunately, the emu in the sky is not visible in February, but come out again in a few months' time and look up to the heavens to the area most filled with stars. This is the Milky Way, or the blade of our galaxy, which we are looking across. To find the emu, look for the 4 familiar stars of the Southern Cross and look around it for a dark smudge. Without too much creativity, you'll see the head of a bird, then its body trailing behind it. The night sky had a very practical application as a calendar to the Aboriginal people, as it told them when to hunt and gather food. But it was also very valuable spiritually. Elders told stories about objects in the night sky, relaying lessons that would be ingrained to the younger generation, reinforcing community and culture. The heavens above meant as much to them as the immediate earth environment, connecting living things and the deceased. Sadly, due to things like light pollution, the Aboriginal people have lost connection to the night sky. This is one reason you're involved tonight in the Flight to Light challenge. The Australasian Dark Sky Alliance and Globe at Night are gathering data about how much light there is coming from our cities, streets and backyards, and how it's impacting our night sky. Now that we've spent a few minutes in the dark and your night vision is adapted, you can make an observation. Let's look for Orion. Orion is a Western constellation named after Orion the hunter in Greek mythology. It is one of the most prominent as it's large, located at the celestial equator and visible throughout the world. For us in the Southern Hemisphere, this fierce hunter of the sky is upside down, making him rather less threatening. Looking north and overhead, try to locate the straight line of 3 stars of Orion's belt. You may also know this patch of the sky as the saucepan. Once you've found this, you can look wider and you may see the 2 brightest stars in the constellation. The bright one is Rigel, which makes up the hunter's left foot, and the large red one is Betelgeuse in his right shoulder. Remember, he's upside down. Both stars are thought to be 773 and 724 light years away respectively. That means the light that is coming from the host star left over 700 years ago and is only just reaching the Earth now. So in some ways you're looking back in time, seeing what took place in our universe hundreds of years ago. In fact, there is even light reaching Earth from billions of years ago, arriving from distant galaxies and hot gas in the early universe. It's just too faint for us to see it with our naked eye and needs large telescopes and sensitive instruments to be detected. And the light that just misses Earth in our telescopes? Well, that might just keep travelling through space for billions more years. Okay, so let's get back to our activity. Now that you've found Orion, take a look around the constellation. You don't need to count the stars, just pay attention to how many stars you can see. Are there lots of little points of light around it, or just a few stars visible? Maybe it's hard to find Orion because there are just too many things in the sky. Now you're ready to enter this observation into the Globe at Night web app. You can do this on your phone or go back inside and complete the online lesson. Just remember to map your location and finish the online experience to get your certificate. Okay, that's about it from me, but I'd like to leave you with one thought. You remember that the light from Betelgeuse has taken over 700 years to reach us? Well, your light at night is travelling through space too, and it could keep travelling for billions of years. All you have to do, though, is turn it off, and you can help save the night sky.